Tom, I know this will be an exciting weekend for you and the athletes that you take to Parkside for the Conference Indoor Championships.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. We're really just looking forward for the opportunity to compete in the Great Lakes Valley Conference once again. It's one of the biggest and toughest conferences in all of Division II in the country. So, a lot of great coaches, a lot of great competitors, and so it's just a great opportunity to go there and compete on a big stage. So
a new venue this year at Parkside.
Yeah, not so much new. Actually, our first year competing in this conference, we went to Parkside, and good things happened that meet. We made a splash that year. Our men's 4x2 relay. We had never run that race before, and they won the event. First time we'd ever run it, so school record for those guys. They also broke the conference record in it, and then, they were there. Those group of 4 young men were technically the first GLVC champions we've had in any sport, in any event. So, but at the fall meeting the following year, the conference voted to discontinue that as an event in the conference championship. So those guys are
locked in
as the conference record holders. So,
no, that's good. That's a nice memory.
Yeah,
How about this year? What are you expecting?
Well, this year is an exciting year for us. Our women's program has really been a program that we've been developing and working with for a long time, and a lot of the ladies that we brought in are finally juniors and seniors. They're performing really well. In fact, I've got the final declared performance list for the meet coming up, and on the women's side, we have 13 girls ranked in the top 8 in all across every event, from sprints to field events. And then if you stretch that out to the top 10 places, we've got 16 girls ranked in the top 10. So on the women's side, we've got a great shot to go in there and be very, very competitive. And, it's tough to say exactly how you're going to finish because it's a tough conference. And, last year we missed out on 5th place by a matter of 6 points and ended up getting 9th place. So, it's really tight. It's really close. So, but I'm confident our ladies prepared. A lot of them have been there, done that, and this won't be their first time in a conference championship, and so they know what to expect, and I think they're hungry and excited to place pretty well.
How many women are you taking?
I think we've got 15 women on our travel squad this year, so which is actually the largest team we've ever taken to the conference championship. So again, another testament to the work that those young women are doing and the way that they've not only performed well and better the team's performance, but it's also aided us on the recruiting standpoint because when we're talking to kids about coming here next year, they see what our ladies are doing and that it gets them excited and they want to be a part of that. So it's going really well for the women's side. The men's team, we're a bit younger. Unlike the women's team, there's a lot of guys, this is going to be their first time in a conference championship. Okay. And so, for them, when you have guys that are inexperienced, anything can happen. They could light the place up and do things they never thought you could do before, or they could do just the opposite and do things they never did before, but go in the other direction. So, for them, I still think that the guys that we have are more talented and the depth is greater than we've had in years past, but the inexperience is something that could haunt us, but I feel as coaches, we've known that coming into this, and so we've done a lot to try to prepare those guys and get them ready for this, and taking them to a few meets throughout the year that will simulate the conference championship. So I feel good about those guys. I think they'll finish higher than they did last year as a team, and I anticipate them finishing higher than they've ever finished as a men's program as well.
Competition is Saturday and Sunday at Parkside. What are your travel plans?
So we'll leave here Thursday night. We'll eat dinner up in the dining hall, and it's a great way to start off the trip because we've got probably the best dining hall that I've ever seen on a college campus. We're pretty fortunate there. And we'll drive halfway to Coralville, Iowa. We'll stay the night, and then we'll drive the rest of the way Friday morning, get to the venue and practice there at UW Parkside, and then the meet starts first thing Saturday morning. The women's pentathlon and the men's heptathlon start at about 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time. Championship will be streamed live on the Great Lakes Valley Sports Network, so I know we've got a lot of parents that aren't going to maybe be able to make the trip, and so I think the GLVC is going to send out a press release here in the next day or two about more details on that.
Well, the best of luck to you and the women's and men's teams at the GLVC Championships.
Thanks, Rick.